Kojak.
Welcome to Batters Up with Kojak. And now your host, Kojak.
It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3, and we'll be back in a minute to get it started. From Target Field in Minneapolis, MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Minnesota Twins. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaumburg. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
Well, it's a lot to ask a team to come back from down 2-0, but it's been done before, and I know they're not lacking in confidence, even in this tough situation, but it all starts with getting off to a good start in this one.
And when you're the team that holds the 2-0 edge in a 5-game series, you want to end the series right now.
Absolutely. Avoid any drama or doubt and finish the job.
First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch and on the hill, Bailey Over. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Throw is high and over his head. And he'll pull into second safely. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
One down. It's Aaron Judge now.
Kojak.
And Judge spoils that one. One out and a runner at second here in Game 3. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. We'll see if he continues to climb the ladder.
And that one is lifted in the air. Snags it on the run. And there's 2 away. Yandy Diaz now.
The left fielder, number 8, Yandy Diaz.
That one ripped. Buxton squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. back in Minnesota. Showing the slab in today's game, Blake Snell.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Well, this team was shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what do they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them get on that scoreboard.
To third. Whips it to first.
He's out.
One up, one down.
Batting second.
And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Royce Lewis. Swings through that. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Here's Austin Riley. Ober back to work. And that one in the air center field. Buxton settles underneath it. And there's one down. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified. Here's Mookie to hit. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Foul ball there.
Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players like Carlos Correa, Jose Bautista, Kirk Gibson. Just iconic moments.
Calls it in for the out.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but needed a little more width to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first in time, and that is the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Byron Buxton. And here comes a swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first, and that's a swing according to umpire Mike Fillmore. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The line to kick the pitch. Got it. One down.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Carlos Correa, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Close, but called a ball. And 1-1. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Kyle Farmer stands in now and watches strike 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. Back at target field, here is J.D. Martinez. Martinez goes 6 feet 3 inches, 230 pounds, and he took home the Silver Slugger last year in the American League. And that one hammered Kepler, ranging back, just missed it.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's ripping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think that ball's out of here.
That one fouled off.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rushman do on the field?
There's a swing and a drive. That one's back there. Gone. That's his 4th home run of the series. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
So the lineup flips over, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Man at second with 1 away. Here's Jose Ramirez. Doubled in his first AB. Into center. Hauls it in for the out. Out number 2.
Up next for the Tigers.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Judge.
Right side, hard hit. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Detroit draws first blood on the solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is the American League Division Series on the show. And we're back as we go to the last of the 3rd. And here's the veteran outfielder, Max Kepler. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's in for a strike.
Well, we call that key holding. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Late on that fastball.
1 ball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
The 1-2. Now he breaks his bat. Yeah, foul ball. The wind and the pitch. Got it by him for the K.
Well, right now he's in cruise control,
Batting it.
autopilot, just dominating these hitters. He doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
And the batter now, Emmanuel Rodriguez. And there's the strike. Fought off foul. The 0-2. Swings and misses. That's out number 2.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here's Christian Vasquez. And first offering is fouled off. The Tigers leading by a run here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series. Next offering is downstairs. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1-2 here.
No,
Just
that's
misses
down.
the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. 7 in a row by way of the K. Twins retired in short order. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Third game of the division series. Now the left fielder, Yandy Diaz. Ober back to work. This one in the air center field. Buxton moves under it. Puts it away for the out. Austin Riley up now for the Tigers. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. That's not coming back. All muscle to center field. That's his 4th home run of the series. It's 2-0.
First pitch changeup didn't fool him in the slightest. He got the front foot down, and then he blasted it out of here.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Siggy.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
Now it's Mookie Betts. Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first,
Out.
and Betts is set down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0-for-1 so far. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back. And it's off the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
So man aboard. Now J.D. Martinez at the plate. That one hammered center field. Buxton ranges back. Pulls it in on the warning track. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Twins, Edouard Julien. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, these Twins just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
The 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a call pull or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The lefty fires. And now it's even up. The Twins still looking for their first hit in this one. That one missed. Two now. Got him, and that's 9 in a row. This is incredible, singing 9 straight strikeouts. I remember Jacob deGrom, Pablo Lopez, Max Scherzer. There are a few guys to pull it off, but it is a rare feat.
Just unbelievable, Boog. Just absolutely rolling out there on the mound right now. And if I'm not mistaken, I think 10 is the all-time record, right?
Yep, you got it. Tom Seaver back in 1970 struck out 10 Padres in a row. And then Aaron Nola, Corbin Burns both finally matched him in 2021. Struck him out. 10 straight strikeouts. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back in Minnesota. And now the catcher comes up to him. Adley Rutschman. The pitch. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Line drive, knocks it down.
The batter, the shortstop, Jose Ramirez.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. That's 9 homers this series. It's 5-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here is Aaron Judge.
Kojak.
And first offering is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Righty to the plate. On the ground, Correa. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
The batter.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
Rocco Baldelli out of the dugout now, and he's going to make a change. Josh Winder takes over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Kicks and fires. Grounder might be 2. Lewis over to second, and that's 2.
If you blink, you might miss it, and that's the magic of the 5-4-3 double play. It happens so fast, which is a huge reason why this is such a delicate sequence. The entire play will break down if one person has bad timing.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Ground ball up the middle. A sliding stop. Gathers and throws. And very nicely done for the out. Jose Ramirez with the homer here. And the lead is now 5-0.
Go mode. Going. Yeah, we in go mode. Going. Yeah, we in go mode.
Never going. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. Swing and a miss. 0-1. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Comes up empty.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there. Absolutely remarkable move. Congrats to him. He just looks so dialed in right now. I would almost bet he's got no clue how many that is in a row. I mean, when you're in the zone, so to speak, you almost can't be aware of the details and the numbers like this. It's been pretty amazing to witness such a demonstration of dominance.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Foul ball still 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Well, with 2 strikes, you want to stay back long enough for that breaking ball, but he handled a fastball slightly elevated. Good job by the hitter right there to spoil it away.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Just dropped it in there on the top of the strike zone. Certainly not what he was trying to do with that curveball by any means, but at the plate, you can tell he wasn't expecting it either. I'd say he got away with the big-time hanger on that one.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for the Twins. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back at Target Field, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Mookie Betts. The right-hander back to work. Swung on, belted. Buxton reaching back towards the wall. Makes the catch up against the wall.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
That one ripped. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day. One out, runner at second. And Martinez. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. And that one is lifted in the air. Kepler has a beat on it and makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Adley.
Here's Adley Rutschman. He's already homered here in this one. Man at second. Bounced up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. He doesn't have a throw, and now they have runners at the corners.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. In the air, right side. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. No runs on 2. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now batting Max Kepler. And a pitch. That's a strike. 0-1.
Well, these Twins, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Strike 2.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Left-hand batter waits. And down on strikes he goes. And one away. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boo. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. That one hit to right. And Acuna able to make the grab. 2 away.
The catcher, number 8.
And now it's Christian Vasquez. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And a foul ball. Vasquez, 33 years old, and he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2008. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down go the Twins in order. It's 5-0. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Ramirez. Winder back to work. Swing and a drive deep right field. Forget it. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 6-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Kojak.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Aaron Judge at the plate. On the ground out to short. In plenty of time to first. Judge out on the play.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That's out to center field. Buxton under it. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And next up for the Tigers, Austin Riley. He's already homered in this game. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Back there. Back, gone. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 7-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Brock Stewart will take over here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. It seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Betts now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And it's fouled away. Two runs across in the inning here in the late stages of game 3. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Buxton ranges back. Gone. They go back to back and they add to their lead. It's 8-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and they keep adding to their lead. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So 2 down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Out there to center. Gets under it. And that'll do it. In Minnesota, bottom of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. That's in there.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Jeffers at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. That smash towards center. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone.
Well, he's been absolutely lights out on the mound all game, and I really thought he might pull off some history here, Boog.
He had that look, no doubt. Perfect games are so tough, though. It's one of the rarest feats in sports for a reason. This one in the air. Guerrero makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting.
And at first, and next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The Tigers up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Going 2 now. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 3rd out. Twins wind up stranding 1. Still 8-0. begin the eighth. And now J.D. Martinez. The pitch. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2. High fly ball, right field. Kepler under it. And there's one down. And up next for Detroit, Adley Rutschman.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He flexes his power with that swing. That's his 5th homer of the series, and they tack one on the board. It's 9-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Josh Stama.
63.
Here's Acuna now.
Come on.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. One down, base is empty. Strike two.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot.
Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. That one ripped. Buxton ranges back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but the wind just absolutely killed it.
So digging in, Jose Ramirez. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. That one ripped right center field. Kepler going back. And it's off the top of the wall. Around second now, going for 3. The relay, not in time. He's safe. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Judge rips that one. Kepler makes the catch. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 9-0. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the shortstop, Carlos Correa. The pitch. Right through there for a strike. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball, Austin Riley. Fires across the diamond. That takes care of Correa.
First baseman, Chicago.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Looked like it was a little bit up. .95 with that one. The stuff has been excellent. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And there's a ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Kicks and deals. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Fouled off to the right. Two outs. That misses. Ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
1-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Totally dominant on the mound as he's through 8 without surrendering a run. Tigers 9 and the Twins nothing. New pitcher now, Yohan Duran.
59.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
And there's a fly ball deep right field, way back there. Grabs it right up against the wall.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, but just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Austin Riley now at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And there's a foul ball. Duran, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. And that ball is gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add on. It's 10-0.
Wow, he's putting on an absolute show in this one, and there's no better time than the postseason to go off at the plate like this. I mean, a 3-homer game, always special, but pulling it off in October during the biggest games of the year, that's incredible.
Betts now in the box.
No ball.
Comes up empty with a swing there. Now the 0-1. Foul ball.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
In the air, left field. Rodriguez on the move. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one in triple digits.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Two outs, base is empty. In the air, out towards right center. And Guerrero is set down. And that is that. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. It's now 10-zip.
Kojak.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Freddie Peralta.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Emmanuel Rodriguez getting ready to hit. That one in there across the letters. In the air, right field. Acuna after it. He's got it. And there's one down. Christian Vasquez, the hitter. Fastball for a strike. Late on that fastball.
0-2.
The pitch. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Julian stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And there's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. Ripped on the ground to second. And that is it. They are headed for the ALCS.
Solid division series win. They can move on to the next round and I think relax a little bit more. Congratulations. Get ready for the ALCS.
The following has been a Kojak 313 gaming production. Distributed by Recom, a division of the Reese Design Group.
Recom.
Kojak.